Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new playthrough I'll be doing. As you guys can tell, I have Infamous First Light, and I just recently bought today, with some spare change I had, saving up, Infamous Second Son. I originally got Infamous First Light back, I want to say, in June, or it was around the same time I actually bought, around the same time I bought Dishonored, and then a little bit after that I bought Watch Dogs, the Gold Edition, I think, the first one. And Infamous for me is a special game because I originally played the first game because I knew the first game was supposed to be like a superhero game, and you play as Cole McGrath, I believe, and he had superpowers of lightning. So I was like, oh shit, that sounds pretty cool. And then when I played it back in 2009, I think it was 2009 or 2008. I think it was 2008 because around that time, Prototype 1 came out, which I played not even like 20 minutes of, and I didn't sit and play it again. Not because the game was terrible, it's because I was in the middle of playing other games, excuse me, and I completely forgot about it. And then eventually when I started, now I really wanted to do it, I'm like, hey, you know what, maybe I should just record on my YouTube channel, but I never got a chance to do that, obviously. I didn't get Prototype 2 even though I wanted to, and some people said Prototype 2 wasn't that great, but disregarding that fact, I ended up getting Infamous First Light because it was on sale. It was like only like $4 or less, and I was like, okay, I might as well pick it up, it's cheap, you know. I also bought another game outside of Infamous Second Son. It was actually Resident Evil Code Veronica X. I believe that's actually more of a proper sequel to Resident Evil 2, but I'll discuss that another time. But the thing, what makes this a bittersweet moment for me is because for what I know online, Infamous Second Son is the last Infamous game Sucker Punch is going to be making. From what I am to understand, they won't be making more Infamous games, which sucks. I don't know if that's permanently or just for, I don't know, for the next another decade they might come back to it or something, or brand new fresh ideas. I have no idea. Kind of like what's going on with Deus Ex at the moment. They decided to, Square Enix, I believe, Square Enix decided not to pursue it, at least for right now, and wait it out because while I love Mankind Divided heavily, I thought Mankind Divided was one of my favorite games in terms of the Deus Ex franchise. As you guys can see, I have it over here, or at least I thought I did. Let's see. Maybe I'm just fucking terrible at looking at where I had it. Oh, that's weird. I can't yeah, I think I'm blind right now. Deus Ex, there you go. You know why? Because I was trying to find something else. So here it goes. Speaking of which, I still have the other expansion to do of this, the final expansion for Deus Ex. That'll be another thing I'll be doing at some point as well. But the whole point is, this is gonna be my, I want to say my, not necessarily my final run playthrough of Infamous, but for me, this is probably this is gonna be the first time I'm actually gonna be starting on the expansion first, which is Infamous First Light, because it's actually a sequel, or rather a prequel, I should say, not a sequel. It's a prequel to the events of Second Son for this character, and I believe this character, I don't remember her name at the moment. If I can quickly look up the, oh, her name is Fetch, I believe. Yeah, Fetch is featured in his official theme. Join her as she battles to escape Snowy Curtain K and unravel her dark secret in Infamous First Light. So this is actually a sequel to this character, or a prequel rather. I keep saying sequel because you know it's the way I see this. It says Infamous First Light, and this is Second Son. So obviously the first and the second. So this is already downloaded. I can start this anytime, but I want to start with this. It's probably gonna be a shorter playthrough. I'm thinking maybe like probably around like 28 parts. It's probably not gonna be that long because it's like I said, it's like a short $15 expansion. It's probably gonna cover like a series of missions, other stuff involving the base game of Infamous Second Son, because it's not based off this. But you won't actually play as this dude, that guy right there, who for what I can tell, looks like he has some sort of bizarre fire abilities. At least it looks like it's reddish orange. I don't know what type of abilities. I'm pretty sure it's fire or some kind. She looks like she uses some sort of neon pink abilities. I have no idea what type of abilities there are, but I figure this is like a good escape from the basic Dishonored, Watch Dogs, you know, typical games I've been playing with stealth and shooting mechanics. I figured this is a great escape, and we could play finally play a comic game. So I'm gonna boot this up. I spoke 5 minutes, but it was important for me to talk about it because this is a series I fell in love with for quite some time. From the first Infamous, the second Infamous with Cole, they changed the voice actor because the original voice actor didn't want to do motion capture. Even though the first Cole sounded like he was a chain smoker and he just sounded rough and raspy. I don't know why they chose to do that, but it is what it is. But for some people, they loved that Cole. I actually didn't mind that Cole. I thought the one who did Cole the second time around was actually one of the guys who did. It was actually one of the semi. I wouldn't say villains so much, but it was a guy who did a voice actor for one of the Power Ranger TV shows back in 2003. I believe it was Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, or either it was Lightspeed Rescue or it was the Time Warp. It was a Power Rangers involving time, and it uses clock time dimensional thing. I forget the name of it. I'll probably remember later on. So let's see here. Normal, of course. Seven years ago, a small group of humans called conduits emerged, each with their ability to manipulate and even weaponize a unique form of matter. After a string of deadly incidents, the Department of Unified Protection was created to hunt down and lock up conduits in a special design detention facility called Curtin K Station. So this is involving her to this part of the game must be her trying to escape that station, because she's already been locked up. So I'm curious, this must be in some form a sequel to Infamous, because Infamous, Cole had to fight a lot of the conduits who had powers, and some of them seem to be manufactured by someone else. I wonder if that was the main boss from
I know it's upsetting. What you've been through is unimaginable. But I can't help you unless you open up. Miss Walker. Miss Walker.
Fetch!
Please, tell me what happened.
Okay.
So she's been locked up.
My parents called me in when they found out I had powers. I was dumbstruck. But my brother Brent, he always took care of me. He just grabbed my hand and we ran. Spent a few years living on the streets, staying out of sight, keeping on the move. We did some shitty things to make money. But that job we pulled before leaving Seattle, worse than the rest of it combined.
Oh, that's nice.
Come on, sis. It's just one more job.
It's all loaded up, let's just go.
No, this one's the payday.
Mm-hmm. How much?
Enough to rent a decent place.
Yeah?
Yeah. Enough for a short-tailed Burmese cat. Huh?
Oh, that's low.
It's enough for a fresh start. We could use one. Shit, get out, get out! It's the cops. You hide. I'll distract them.
No, wait. You do this job, we leave tonight. No one will be able to find us?
Yeah, as soon as... No. Do not use your powers.
I'm not gonna kill anyone, just carry my weight.
Fetch!
Oh boy.
Okay.
Hey! You! Come over here. Look at me. Eyes up. Right here.
That's the last thing you want right now.
Is this really necessary?
Oh!
Officer Hall! One to process. All right, kid. Over here.
Look conversions. What's this? Oh, I can save game in the middle of this? No, I can't. Aim sensitivity. I guess fat. Let's see. Oh no, no, I don't want this. Photo mode. What the fuck? Game HUD, brightness, contrast, unlimited frame rate. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be a. All right, so let's see here. Zoom is L2, stasis is L1, main attack is R2, heavy attack is R1, melee finish is triangle, dash is circle, jump is X, and square is melee. All right. Look is the right stick, obviously, and ping press. Oh yeah, that's right, the ping press. Yeah. That's one of the reoccurring abilities. It looks like from Infamous, where you press L3 rather, the left stick in, and for Cole at any rate, it sends like a pulse signal to find the what the fuck you call those? They were supposed to be like electrical shards that increases Cole's electrical meter or some shit, and unlocks other things. Challenges. System offline. Ah. That's interesting. Yes, exactly what I thought. System offline, system offline. Okay. Now what? There's another guy over there.
You seen a kid with a mohawk on this dock? If I search that boat of yours, am I gonna find him?
Wait! You want to see a trick?
To run at light speed? Oh my god, look at this!
Brent
Her
always
speed
pushed me
is-
to keep my powers secret. If anyone knew a conduit was in town, there'd be a manhunt. And it happened before. But that night, I wasn't worried. I'd use my powers to get the job done, then the two of us would take off. We'd be miles away before the DUP showed up.
So her speed is, her power is speed. Oh boy.
These guys just love their job.
Okay.
Hiding spots.
Oh, I see. She's like, oh. This is kind of weird because I'm not used to this type of mechanic.
Can't do the job.
Usually
with a
Cole
strap
would
on my
just-
ass. Am I in the clear?
I don't know. I don't think it's surrounded, but okay. Okay. Damn, it really is surrounded. Look at this. Oh my god.
I think I lost him.
Yep, you lost him. No, you didn't. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Gotta ditch this guy. All clear. I think. Maybe.
There we go.
I think I'm safe. There's gotta be something around here to duck under.
How do I do this? Return to shore. Oh. Oh, that didn't work. Damn, this is a lot harder than I thought. To evade the cops? Usually I'm good at doing this. I like the differences though.
No way you could track that.
She leaves like a trail, look. Oh, they're still trying to find me. They're still finding me. Interesting. Shit. This way. They're everywhere! How am I supposed to do this? Oh, so much for that. They found me. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing other than trying to... Oh, there's a cop over there.
This'll work.
Yeah, they don't know where I'm at, look.
Brent, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But as soon as you started to glow, whole city went crazy. This is too dangerous. We need to leave now. The DUP's coming.
I thought you wanted a fresh start. And you know I want that cat. Just tell me what the job is so I can do it.
Fine. Just be fast. It's the penthouse at 3rd and Stone. Break in, grab the red duffel bag.
Okay. What's in the bag?
You get it? And we're leaving with a literal boatload of cash.
I like the sound of that.
Huh.
We'll get out of Dodge, bro. You're always one step ahead of them.
Just be fast. The thought of you in a DUP prison, I couldn't live with myself.
And ironically, that's exactly what happened. Let's see something. Can I like put a waypoint? Yeah, place a waypoint. Okay. Nice. I know how much I miss this style of game. I really do. I love superhero games, but I liked Infamous more though because it was more unique. It was different. It wasn't the same basic DC versus Marvel superheroes. It was something fresh and new. You know. Let's see here. It would. How close am I to this? Not close enough. This is it, I believe. I know, the game just told me this. Why would I need help for this?
Swanky.
Swanky? It's locked. Use neon bolt to open an apartment door. Oh boy, this ought to be fun.
Knock knock.
Uh-oh.
What?
No weaknesses! Kill her!
Oh, okay.
Peace will lead with peace.
I just want the red duffel bag. That's it.
Oh my god! It's fucking awesome. Oh! What the fuck? Wow, what the fuck's going on here? Pick up both. Oh boy. She didn't even pick up the fucking duffel bag at all. Oh, great.
Hey. Gotta charge up. Gonna need it.
Yeah, this is what Cole does.
Okay.
He does the same thing. He does it to the lamps.
Fetch, you okay? Were you in that? What happened?
The place was full of Russians dancing around a bomb.
Shit. The occurrence. They found him.
Found who?
My boss. If they knew about the penthouse, then they'll know about our boat. We gotta go now.
Fine, warm up the engine. I'll be right there.
I'm sorry about all this. I really wanted to get you that Burmese cat.
I know. Next time, bro.
Turn to the boat, sure. See, I believe with Cole, he was able to jump higher though. Although it has been a while since I played, so probably.
Fetch, stay away from the boat. The occurrence are just outside. They got guns.
What? I'll be right there.
No, you have one of your panic attacks near these guys. They'll freaking take you.
I'm keeping it together just fine. I got you. Now hang up and hide, dummy.
Oh boy, she has a panic attack. For someone who's a conduit, she really is not 100% healthy. Okay. The reason like I said, the reason why I'm playing this first is because this talks about her backstory, which is actually important to Infamous. And otherwise, if you play Infamous Second Son first, you probably wouldn't know much about her until you play the expansion, which I wanted to play this first. Oh, here's the cops. They're right behind me. No!
Brent?
Uh-oh.
Brent?
He's locked up in there, I bet.
Brent! Come on, dummy. Where are you?
Shit.
No. I need you. Whenever I'd start to freak out, I'd focus on Brent. It was the only thing that'd calm me down. I clung to a good memory. First night in Seattle, we found this overpass and got out of the rain.
Oh, look
Ended
at
up
your
reading
cat.
comics by flashlight until we fell asleep.
By her flashlight?
Later, this guy snuck in and tried to steal what little we had. And I was about to make him pay for it. But that night, we established the rules. Rule number 1, no powers, no matter what. We might lose some gear, but Brent didn't want us to lose us. I shouldn't have used my powers. It was my fault he was gone. It was my... I lost it.
Oh, well that cop got fucked. Lost. Her brother was lost.
Those breaks from reality changed me. I'd wake up with new powers. It was like my body decided to fight, but my mind just gave up.
You've been very forthcoming, Miss Walker. How about a break? You can show me the skill you acquired from your mental snap. I thought you wanted to get control of your powers. That's what we're here for.
I don't know. Last time I used them...
We'll start with something simple. I'll be watching your progress from up there. Please don't try anything stupid.
All I do is stupid.
No, Miss Walker. You're a survivor.
That's a mistake. I don't know what they're doing, but... Never trust her. Looks like a training facility? What the fuck? Just want to double check something. Alright, so melee was square and melee finisher was triangle. But heavy attack was R1. Okay. Can I save the game? Okay, it looks like I can save the game from anywhere, it looks like. I don't know if it's gonna just put me somewhere else, but that was a pretty interesting thing. Let's keep going.
Everyone has a weakness. You just have to look for it.
Hold L2 and reveal the weakness locations. Use them to destroy the statues.
There you go. It's a start. But the world won't wait for you. Sometimes you need to act fast. Follow your instincts.
Okay, destroy all the sides by shooting their weak points.
Not bad. Not great. But you just started. Perhaps you'd like more relatable targets.
Oh my god.
Impressive, aren't they?
Cops?
These hard-light holograms look and feel real. Now, please kill them.
I don't just mindlessly shoot things, okay?
Oh, the conduit up here making those holograms, Eugene, he won't mind.
What's the point?
The point is survival. Not just for you, but for those who can't defend themselves. Go on, protect him. Nice to see you still have some fight in you. Let's hope your other senses are still as sharp.
Look at enemies and allies by walls
Clock's
replacing
ticking.
the
Find and save the hostage. Well done. Now, a hidden second hostage somewhere nearby, but this time you'll have to move quickly to save him or he'll die. Horribly.
Great. You have
The
SP
fastest
point.
time I've seen on that test. Let's try something else.
What? You have completed a challenge. Press the option button. Okay, whatever. The right panel shows a list of challenges available to you. Okay. Press L2 to switch to the upgrade screen. Completing challenges earns you skill points, which can be spent on powers and upgrades. Okay, that make figured. Use L. Okay. What's this? Hold circle for a light speed run and then press X to jump high. And oh, okay. So yeah, you run fast and then getting that momentum propels you up forward. Okay, not bad.
Push yourself. How high can you jump? You've proven basic mastery, but are you tenacious, Miss Walker? When presented with a challenge, do you fight your way through, or hide in a corner? On guard, Miss Walker. Here comes another helpless soul. Get ready to play the savior again.
You're good.
Better hurry. This new hostage looks weak.
Oh my god.
Get in the hang of this.
This is a training simulation, but for what purpose? Other than the fact they wanted to learn how her powers work.
Hurry, Miss Walker. There's another hostage. You wouldn't like to see him die, would you?
Shut up.
Now get out of here.
We've got another victim coming. They just keep coming, don't they?
Safe.
Wish there was a way like to slow down time.
That was an acceptable performance on the hostage exercise. We keep score, you know. Other conduit's achievements are posted to irritate and inspire you. I'm always open to more training. Perhaps you'd like to surpass them.
You have unlocked the Alpha Arena Rescue mission. Press options to open the pause menu. The left panel shows the Kurde K Battle Arena is available to you at any time.
That'll do for now. Take a seat.
Back.
I'd like you to resume your explanation of what happened in Seattle.
After a night of tearing up the city looking for my brother, I ended up back at what was left of our boat. That's where I met him. He was looking for Brent too.
That's 2 years later? Does he know who she is, I'm assuming?
Excuse me, sweetheart. I'm sorry, have you seen a fella rocking a mohawk around here somewhere?
Wait, you know Brent? Are you with those Russians?
What, the Currens? No, hell no. Well, are you saying they're the ones that did this? Damn it, they keep kidnapping my employees.
Kidnap? Wait! Do you know where they have him? Can you take me?
Oh, slow down there, sugar. No, I'm sure you do not want to get that pretty face caught up in all this trouble. You know, I don't know what you had worked out with Brent, but,
He's my brother. Help me.
Brother? Are you Fetch? I'm Shane. Shane? You know, Brent never told me that his sister was such a pretty little thing.
Please. Just tell me where to look.
East side, mainly.
Thank you. And if you think of anything else, then call me on Brent's phone, all right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, sweetheart. Just make sure you take care of that, all right?
Clearly he has a thing for Fetch. It's kind of obvious.
Gotta get the city ready for the real me. Need some neon. Lots of neon.
Neon. Great.